Parkville, Missouri. Not where you'd expect to find a French Laundry-trained chef cooking over open flame. But that's the point. In a world obsessed with elevation, Andrew Longres went the other direction. Into the soil, the smoke, the roots of his grandparents' farm just down the road. Here at Acre, the fire is real, the hospitality is honest, the food, quietly brilliant. Because sometimes the most radical thing you can do is stay exactly where you are and build something sacred in your own backyard. This is Bash the Status Quo, and this is Acre. Your grandparents' farm, Rolling Acres, it's not just a namesake, but it's really kind of a spiritual compass. How did that shape you and your approach?
I grew up on that property. My grandfather bought it in 1969. He bought about almost 1,000 acres. And, learning those things that are on the farm transfer to a ton of stuff in the world and business and all of those regards.
Do you remember the first time you cooked with your grandmother?
Oh, absolutely. I used to go hunting. My grandfather would be getting everything ready in the morning. So I remember my grandmother being like, "You want to go help make pancakes?" She's like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Who do you think you steal from more as it relates to art? Your grandmother or Thomas Keller?
Oh, my grandmother.
Andrew, talk to me. Who's this?
That's my grandfather Glenn and my grandmother Maxine. And then this buck right here is the first buck I ever shot with him as well too. His name's Gunner. My kids love him.
This is Gunner?
This is Gunner.
You've trained in Paris, London, and Spain, right? Worked in some of the temples of the pinnacle of fine dining, like the French Laundry. From those experiences, what have you brought back and made a part of Acre?
Technique. Definitely technique is the most important. We can buy pretty much anything in the world in today's society. We can get it shipped in, flown in, but the technique we can't. I mean, I was sitting on the line one time and he was like, "You do realize that we don't make money on foie gras, truffles, and caviar, right? How we make money is potatoes, onions, carrots. And we do them better than anybody else."
Oh, feel the heat.
So when we opened, we absolutely wanted to have this style of grill, but the most important thing was that you could see it from the restaurant. And we hired a really amazing grill maker. We had everything done. I didn't ask what was the delivery date, and it turned out it was almost 2 years out. So this is actually made with a friend of mine up in Holt, Missouri. So it's 100% custom. So if it breaks, we fix it. If we want to add something, we add something.
Was there a moment when you were like, this is what I want to do?
I was a part of a gifted accelerator program that I was on the fast track to a bachelor's degree very quickly after high school. And then I was in a lab in North Kansas City and I was like, this is not for me. And I went to my dad and I was like, Dad, I'm not thinking about this anymore. He's like, cool, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I really enjoy this, it's tangible. And he's like, then do it, go do it.
Okay, so fried chicken,
Sure. So this is pickled chicken. So people think when they read it on the menu that we actually pickle it like a vegetable. We do not. It is a pickle brine solution that my grandmother used to use as well too. So at the end of the pickle jar, there's always a little bit of that juice left over, and that's what she used to use to brine the chicken onto that.
Fine dining is often ego-driven, and you're serving ricotta on saltine crackers.
Yep.
And you're serving your grandmother's...
Her lemon cake.
Her lemon cake.
Yeah.
So tell us about the message you're sending about what matters most.
Fine dining is great. I absolutely love it. And we have a tasting experience here that is like no other in the city, where you sit down and we really get to give you that higher level dining experience. You don't even know what you're gonna eat until you sit down. But I really enjoy fried chicken. I love burgers, I love steaks. I love a really good salad and just a beautiful, simple dessert.
All right, so here we are, Maxine's lemon cake.
Yep, a little bit of sweet cream, lemon curd, a little bit of berries coming out of Smithville at Nan's Berry Farm right now.
I'll take 8 to go.
I can do that.
Okay. We all kind of do these things, and we're in these patterns of familiarity and almost, one could say, the mundane of the daily, right? And along comes somebody that's traveled all over, right? Worked in multiple amazing restaurants, been at French Laundry for 5 years, and then you decide to do your own thing. You're doing things to the beat of your own drum,
Sure.
while also being very connected to your roots, right?
I agree.
When you think of the idea of bashing the status quo, what does that look like for you?
So just really taking it back to our heritage is super important. That's what we're bashing. The world is moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour, but the heritage is the heritage. We were raised here, we grew up here. I want to continue that. So really slowing things down, being connected to the roots of where we are. We can't do that anywhere else.
Appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Great
Appreciate it.
time getting to be with you.
Absolutely.